I'm Joris, and having a hardware startup myself, I come to Shenzhen for manufacturing, investment, and to stay up to date with the latest tech. To help other startups get off the ground in China, I'm making these videos about the forefront of innovation and share insight and resources for your own hardware startup. So today I'm at Shenzhen Valley Ventures, and this is really the place to go if you're a hardware startup and you need to get to serious manufacturing. So if you have a product that really requires high quality manufacturing, this is the place to go. And I think this sort of signals also the high quality of technology in China. So from just going to cheap plastic parts to really advanced manufacturing and products, this is the company that is at the forefront of that manufacturing innovation. So we're going to see how as a startup you can benefit from that really high quality manufacturing. When you're a startup coming to China and you need to get into manufacturing, there's a few things that are really important but are not always easy to find. So first of all, you need the facility. You need a place to work, you need an electronics lab, and that is some of the things you can find here. Another thing you need is obviously the network. Now, network is really important in China because China can be a daunting place. There's so many suppliers, manufacturers, subcontractors. Who do you trust? Who do you work with? And that's another thing that SVV, because they have all this engineering power here, they can help you with. They have this network, so they'll share that network with you. And the other thing, obviously, is the engineering itself. When you're a startup team, if you're a small team, you don't really always have all that engineering power inside your team. And so Joey and SVV share their engineers with you. So instead of hiring engineers for your team, you can just consult with the engineers that are here, and that team is growing. So when you come here as a startup, you can just utilize the SVV engineers that are here, and that's, I think, a really key asset because that cuts down on your cost and makes you just that much faster because there's just all these guys and girls here that are brilliant engineers, and they will just help you. So you can walk right up to their desk with a question and they'll help you with whatever you need help with. So that's really good. This is obviously one of my favorite places. This is their electronics lab, which is really well equipped, but also really well equipped for testing. So there's lots of testing equipment here to make sure that you can sort of pre-certify your products before they go to manufacturing. So the whole thing with SVV is that because they have so much experience in manufacturing, they really want to make sure that before you go to the factory, your product meets all these standards. And so testing is sort of their game, because with these complex products, what you don't want is to have a product that gets manufactured and then runs into problems in manufacturing. So they test everything here.